Jents Gaming. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, enjoy your featured presentation.
I thought of something that would be like a funny or a good intro. And I was like, oh, when Nick comes over, I'll do that. I don't remember. So welcome back, everybody. That's the intro. Yeah, I don't have too much to say. I think we're just going to get right into the Pokemoning.
The episode.
Yeah, we're going to... you're going to want to go down a little bit and to the right.
Ooh, let me talk to this egg first.
You can talk to the Eggman.
Oh. Okay.
Well, the triple left and it'll be gone for a year. Can you see the...
Oh my gosh, this is gone for a year.
Yeah, can you see the TV with the microphone?
I just wasn't really actually paying attention to what he said. I know I said I wanted to talk to him, and then I immediately...
What were you doing?
I read It Departed, and I was like, okay.
It has...
I feel like I got what I needed from that.
What if it was like It Departed, but it desperately needs a Pokemon trainer to swim out to sea to rescue it?
I've got my own child missions.
I guess you don't have stairs yet, so, to be fair. Go to the right. Go. We're not letting you wander for 2.5 minutes again.
Am I just continuing on the right?
You could go through the cave, you could go to the right. I think we're just...
There's another egg guy.
Eggman. Hey, Sonic! What a surprise! Jigglet dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Meridian City! I don't know if Eggman actually sounds like...
I don't want to say like that, but it doesn't sound terribly unlike that.
I'll take it.
Oh, there's a Diglett in Diglett Cave.
Do you think that it was called Diglett Cave and that's how the Diglets knew they could move in? Or do you think the Diglets lived there and that's when they called it Diglett Cave?
My understanding is that Pokemon don't understand human speech. So I don't think that's what happened. I think that people went in there and was like, there's a lot of Diglets in this cave. Let's call it Diglett Cave.
What gives you the impression that they don't understand human speech?
The fact that in most of the shows they say that they don't understand human speech.
How would they give them, like, instructions?
Oh, the same way that... I keep killing him, dang it! The same way that a dog can understand the command sit. It doesn't understand human speech, but it knows trained behavior.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Archie understands what I'm saying. Like, watch this. Archie, come here. And here he is. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, but you just said his name.
Come sit in front of me.
Which is, again, a learned thing. If I said, Archie, what is it that you're looking at outside? Can you point to it?
Yeah, he literally ran away. He's like, where's ball? He's rubbing his butt. He's looking for butt rubs. Well, what about that dog that pushes the... Oh, it's a Dugtrio.
He is angry.
You'd be angry, too, if you were huddled up with...
That's fair.
2 of your bros that was. Dugtrio... They're, like, the Diglett Dugtrio line, their defenses are just off. This is probably going to kick.
No, I thought because I did, whatever it was that I did the first time that I'd be okay. I don't know when I said that.
I did what I thought I did, and I did it.
I did what I did, thinking that it would do the thing that it did.
Darn, the Pokemon broke free.
Let me just try and put, paralyze him really quick.
I saw a thing today that was, like, somebody trying to catch a mouse hold, and they just caught one of the mice. Oh, you got it with a Pokeball. I'm actually really surprised. On just a second try. Dugtrio Mole! A team of triplets that can burrow over 60 miles per hour.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know where.
Due to this, some people think it's an earthquake. Must be a lot of Dugtrio in California.
I was going to say.
What are you doing?
Not paying attention. I'm sorry. Work must have gotten me today. I don't even want to name this one because it's going to be... I don't know. I usually get the little one and then I evolve it into the big one. Whatever.
Is that what you plan on doing?
No. It's a freaking Dugtrio. No, I don't.
Name it something like California related. Or what was that movie with The Rock?
That
San Andreas? San Antonio? The Fault in Our Stars? I don't remember what it was called. Definitely not The Last One. Stars. Yeah, The Fault, like an earthquake.
Oh, I didn't realize I could go...
I think it's important to know that not only do we upload these on Mondays, we also record them on Mondays. And we both work like typical Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5 jobs.
That we do.
So it takes us a second to lock in.
It's an easier or a more comprehensive. Nah, whatever, it's fine. We'll know.
That's a pretty cool name, I'm not gonna lie. Fault Star.
We have to call them Fault Inner Stars.
Fault Inner Stars.
You're not allowed to refer to them as Fault
Good
Stars.
eye, mate.
Is that an Australian?
You've got the hat. I want her tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon flashlight, you know? That was not Australian.
Pretty good. Was it? No.
Okay. Yeah, don't give me false hope.
I mean, not that I think that I'm good at.
Your Australian was pretty good.
So,
And just like, ooh, what's he got to
could be
say?
a nerdy one. Like a Pokemon can't fight, but it can't still use moves like Cut.
Why is he Australian?
I don't know, because I said I wanted to. I played a Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut.
Why is he Australian?
As an American, I can't understand anything that's not American English.
I'm looking for a Clefairy. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime?
Absolutely.
Number one, we don't have a Clefairy.
Number 2, Mr. Mime.
I mean, if Pokemon Yellow is us, like, cosplaying as Ash, do you remember what happened? Do you remember what we did?
Cut, and I never traded to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
gosh. Okay.
Well, it's not too late.
It's too late. It's too late to apologize.
It's never too late to apologize. If you think it's too late to
It's never too
apologize,
late.
that's how things never get resolved. Although,
Did I put it away?
no, I don't think so. I think we got cut, and then I was like, okay, that's the end of the episode. And then you kept going, and I was like, that's the end of the episode.
My bad.
I would not, absolutely not, teach it to Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat.
No, no.
That'd be.
Oh, I just realized that no one
Oh,
except him can learn it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, forget it. It is too late.
we'll have to.
Say
swap-
I went all the way through Diglett Cave for nothing. Can I even leave here without going back through Diglett Cave?
No.
Well, that-
Maybe we'll catch a Diglett this time
That's true.
instead of a Daddy
I do need
Trio.
to complete the Pokedex. That's one of the goals of this playthrough.
What if in Pokemon Z to A, all of its like new evolutions were just like the duo versions of Trio Pokemon? So it was like Magnemite
Doug Duo.
into Magnaduo, Doug Duo, or
Doug Duo.
I guess Doduo is already a duo.
It'd be do. I just get one.
Go.
Washa!
Execute would just be egg.
Gosh.
I guess there's
That
like
was a quick attack.
5 or 6 executes. Like I said, I gave you a lot of flack for McMouse, but
But now look at him. My boy.
he's not doing too shabby. Yeah, we got some Archie Dangles on the mic.
That's for.
Bum, 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 bum,
Where
bum, bum.
do I get ripped up?
I don't know. You can maybe after we beat the next
I
gym.
did not mean to do that.
As if and we're back to square one. His defense is lower, your attack's lower. Doesn't matter. You can always use somebody else.
I could. Fine.
We're gonna have to go back through. No. We're gonna have to go back through here anyway. Let's move on for now. There's lots of
Oh, I can go. That was a fence or something. What is this thing?
path. It's just acknowledging that it's a pathway. Never really put much thought into it, but now that you pointed it out, it is a little weird.
Oh, this guy.
It's that guy. I don't think we fought anybody else over here though. I think it's your turn.
I just became a trainer, but I think I can win.
All of the youngsters sound like Louis Armstrong. Could you imagine if, like, you went to your daughter's school, or like your daughter was like, "I made a new friend. Do you want to meet him?" And then he came up. You was,
I'd be horrified.
I'd think that he had something going on. I'd be concerned for him. I'd be like, oh,
Oh my god.
does he got the black lung? Has he been working in the mines?
They yearn for it, after all.
Yeah, he's been playing real life Minecraft.
Oh, I forgot I have this weird Weedle Charmeleon thing. He doesn't know anything, does he? Ah. Shoot. It's back to Pudge.
When in doubt, pudge it out.
That's right. When in doubt, Pudge it out.
Before our recording session, I wanted to get something to drink. And so I don't really like cream soda, but I like Dr. Pepper. So I was like, well, I'll try Dr. Pepper cream soda. And it's really weird. It tastes like something trying to taste like s'mores. Not really in a good way. But it's like so specifically that like artificial s'more taste that it's like, if they just said this was Dr. Pepper s'mores, they would have nailed it. And that's it. That's the bit. If I ever become a stand-up comedian,
That's it.
that's going to be my opener.
I don't know if I ever told you, when I was in middle school, me and my buddy did a talent show. There was a talent show. Took part in at the end of the year. And I don't really know why we decided to do this, but we decided to act out a scene from Godzilla. I don't mean like an actual scene that happened in any of the Godzilla movies. I mean, I guess what our idea of what a Godzilla scene would look like. And
You were just pretending to be Godzilla.
he was Godzilla and I was Mothra. And there was probably 4 minutes of him stomping around going, "Rah!" And I want to point out too, we were like in 7th grade, so we weren't like young children.
No, once you get to middle school, it's like, that's cringe.
Yeah, we were definitely old enough that we should have known. That was not okay.
Look at our talents.
I think at the end of it, I threw a wet washcloth at his face. That was supposed to be Mothra's, web. Supposed to be string shot.
We did establish earlier that you were a Mothman.
That's true.
The way that you
I am
speak
the
to them.
Mothman.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm still bald. Whoa.
That's true. He's a gambler.
Kids, do not talk to this guy.
Or you're gonna end up like him.
He's a gambler. A gambler. Pollywag's eyes are a little off.
Pollywag's eyes always kind of look.
Are they?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they changed it.
For a very, very long time, I think until like Pokemon became 3D animated, which would have been like, is that Gen 4 or Gen 5? I don't specifically remember. But I always thought that Poliwag's mouth was its nose, and that its swirly part was its mouth. And that, like, if it talked, its, like, swirly part would, like, maybe not close all the way.
Fluctuate or something?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand what that would look like.
It's difficult because now, now we know that that's not it. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, how did I ever think that? Like, that's clearly its mouth. And it's clearly a little I didn't know it was a tadpole either. I think that might have been part of the problem.
Pikachu has been asleep for like 5 turns. This game is wonderful.
It's because he's so thick. He's been eating too many donuts.
Boy, it was rough. Yeah, that's what it was.
It was rough.
That was. We're done with this.
Could you imagine if something bubbled you so hard that it hurt?
I literally cannot fathom what that would be like.
There'd have to be quite a bit of PSI behind that.
I don't even think that the pressure in which it would have been shot out would matter, because immediately upon contact with your skin, it would just like... Sorry. And then be done.
Maybe it's made out of some like acid or something. Maybe that's what makes it so dangerous. It also like can reduce your speed, which I don't fully understand. But
Maybe because he's slipping and sliding.
oh, so there's soapy bubbles, and like the soap gets in your eyes, and that's why it hurts. That makes sense.
Oh,
That's
I didn't even know about that.
That's the canon.
Okay.
We figured it out. They drink a little bit of soap, and then they blow up. It should hurt them. It should be one of those moves that like slightly hurt them. Then it would really make sense. Didn't go my way. At you.
I know whenever I'm really upset and I just instinctively proclaim, "Acha!"
You just bust out the karate moves like,
Acha! Oh, another one! Acha!
when I sneeze, sometimes it sounds like I'm doing a karate move. Exactly.
Actually, it kind of does.
When I achua spit on that thing, it sounds like I'm doing. It sounds like I'm doing. Did I say spit? I meant to say sneeze.
Achua, sneeze on that thing.
Achua. Completely ruined the joke. But I have very like. I have to hold my sneezes in because if I let them go, it's just like a dusting. It's like a spray bottle.
It's like prop dustins.
It's like when the barbers spray your head before they cut your hair.
You come in and
They get a little further and they tickle my nose.
That's horrendous.
Ready for your haircut? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Sorry. Try their new Krabby
I'm
Patties.
really angry having had heard that. Not an experience I ever would. How do you feel? What does that mean?
I got tricked into sneezing on someone's head, thinking that I was helping
In a
them.
Wendy's?
In a Wendy's. Haven't you ever been tricked into sneezing in a Wendy's?
Sneezing
On a Wednesday?
On a Wendy's on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
I can't say that I have.
Wendy's on a Wednesday. Wendy Wednesday.
Wendy on a Wednesday.
I love alliterations. They make the world just makes sense. Pokemon Mondays, Pokemondays. One off Wednesday.
One off Wednesdays.
One off Wednesday. Sigma Saturdays. Eventually, we're gonna have special guest Sundays. We've got a couple episodes recorded, but I just want to have enough in the bank. Be consistent. I also started a Twitter and a Threads account for us today. I don't use them personally, which is a big reason why I hadn't done it. And I was like, you know what? There might be people out there that might enjoy this riveting sneeze content. And they're probably freaks, which would mean that they'd be on Twitter. No, I'm not going to acknowledge that it's called X now, because that's weird.
I never used it, I think, once when it was Twitter, so that it doesn't mean anything to me at all. So I'll still call it X. For all of you who might be confused out there about the old man lingo.
Yeah. Tweeters for $1. That's nobody's going to get that because it's a very specific local commercial from the early 2000s. But if you get it, like, comment, and subscribe.
I think I get that one.
Well, you're not old enough. You obviously didn't watch George Lopez on Nick at Night at 2 a.m. trying to sleep.
I actually did watch George Lopez. I don't know. A little bit. Probably not that late. Maybe I did.
I would fall asleep to Nickelodeon all the time. And I remember George Lopez would always wake me up because it would be the theme song where it's like da 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 da. And then I'd be like, well, I guess George Lopez is on. Hey, wake up. Hey, but George Lopez is on. I was 9 years old and alone.
I like George Lopez.
It's so funny because I remember enjoying the show, but I could not remember a single thing about it except for the theme song and that it's about George Lopez. I think he had kids.
I can't remember that either. I know he had kids, but I don't remember how many.
They probably had shenanigans of them with school, maybe. But that's just like that's just your typical show.
That's just a sitcom, yeah.
I was mostly into Fresh
You
Prince
just
of
make
Bel-Air.
educated guesses. I like Fresh Prince as well.
That was
I don't think
the
I watched
one.
it as much, but
That was the one I was focused on. I'm kind of curious as to like what's the economy of people over here, because like Viridian Forest, there's bug catchers, and that makes sense. And then like in the paths, kind of like when we were in the cave, there was Team Rocket because they were using using it as their base. And then there was like hikers and stuff when you went up above Cerulean.
Mm-hmm.
But over here, there's children and gamblers. And I'm a little nervous. Like, we need to call somebody's parents.
it's upsetting.
Oh, Vulpix. I really like Vulpix. Growlithe is still my favorite, but Vulpix is super cute.
The foxes in general are just adorable.
They really are. They're just little guys.
If I could be any animal, it wouldn't be a fox. But
What would it be?
I still like foxes.
If you could be any animal, what animal would it be? Excluding humans.
I don't know. Probably something. I'm kind of scared of heights, so I don't think I could be anything that flies.
Would you be afraid of heights if you knew that you could never fall?
But I still
That's a
could
deep
fall.
question.
I don't know.
Would you be afraid if you knew you couldn't fail?
That sounds like a really cool song lyric.
It
Actually.
does. But then it actually become a song, and it'd probably get played on the radio so much as get
That everyone
sick
would
of
hate
it.
it. Yeah.
Or be Owl City, who I despise.
Love City.
I know you
Okay. I'm gonna go home.
do. I just can't. I just can't do it.
No, that's fine. Everybody's got their own personal tastes.
I like fireflies, not the song, but the actual bug. Although if there was 10 million of them,
That would be. Oh my gosh! Can you imagine?
Well, have you ever heard of like
Fireflies, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Have you ever heard of the thing that we've been talking about? Where like if a wasp gets into a bee nest, bees will surround it
Yes.
and vibrate and like kill it with heat. I feel like that would happen with fireflies. I feel like 10,000 fireflies could burn you to death.
I feel like fireflies don't vibrate though. You know, that's the bees. What they'll do because they communicate by doing their bee dances. They use that motion to
Just like us
do
on
really
TikTok.
fast. Yes, just like us on TikTok. They'll use that same motion to.
But their butts got to get a little hot, right?
Well,
Do you not think that firefly butts are hot?
I don't know how to answer.
I'm gonna Google it.
Are flies?
I'm gonna go into entire
to say. My understanding of it is that
There's a song called Firefly by Hot Buttered Rum. Is that helpful?
my hot butter.
I've never heard of.
What
On
is
the
that?
album Well Oiled Machine.
Wow. I got to do a little bit of song research after this is done.
Oh, they make fire without any heat. They create light with 100% efficiency, meaning their energy is going into light and not heat. This is referenced to as cold light. Sounds delicious. To compared old incandescent light bulbs, that's weird. Only use 10% of their energy for
compare.
light and 90% go to heat. Wow.
Okay.
Take that, light bulb scientists. Is there a Firefly Pokemon?
Yeah, Illumise and Volbeat.
Is there a cool Firefly Pokemon?
No, absolutely.
Aren't they not even electric type?
No, they are.
Are they?
They're bugging
Are you
electric.
sure?
I'm pretty sure. Or is it bugging flying? 'Cause I know that everything's bugging flying.
Is Illumise electric type?
Finally got a burn right at the end. This game stinks.
Did you mean is Illinois electric type? Illinois has a variety of electric sources, including nuclear, natural gas, coal, wind, and solar.
I don't think that
That's it.
Illinois would be an electric type.
It'd be a flying type because it's
Because of the windy city.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct.
Oh, that would be really fun. We should do that.
Seattle would be a water type.
Seattle would be a water, but the
That's always
Pacific
great.
Northwest. I guess Oregon could be a water grass type. California would be a ground fire type.
Yep.
I'm so bad with remembering the states.
I was just trying to think of like the big cities.
New York would be a
Could
steel
poison
type or a steel poison type.
Yeah.
50 states. 51st states.
51st states.
No, you know what? If there's ever a 51st state, we can make a movie called
51st states.
51st states. Alabama would probably be fighting type.
Okay.
They just make sense to me.
No, that's fine.
Do you have a counter argument?
Not really.
There's no cousin type, so.
Oh.
Alaska would be ice type.
Oh, yep, 100%.
Arizona would be fire type. Maybe rock. Maybe rock.
Rock and fire.
Rock and
Yep.
fire.
Mhm.
California, as we established, would
Ground
be
and fire.
Ground and fire. Colorado would definitely be rock type.
Mhm.
Maybe ice, but probably just maybe ice, maybe rock and grass. Some combo of those. Maybe there's like Maybe diverging types.
Yeah.
But if I had to bet, I'd just say Solid Rock. Connecticut. Don't know a lot about Connecticut. It seems very cool though.
Don't know.
Like I feel like it would be like a normal type. Connecticut just seems like
yeah, I think
chill.
you're right.
So we'll go normal type. Maybe fairy type, just because I don't know if there's any other states that are going to be a fairy type. Delaware. That'd probably be...
Delaware might be the only other fairy type.
Yeah.
I think they're in the same vein.
Is Delaware on the coast? On the East Coast?
It's on the East Coast, but I don't think it's...
Well...
Is Delaware the one that's right underneath Connecticut?
It's like all right up in there, I think.
Yeah.
I
wonder if we're in any way showcasing our geographical...
Well, I claim to know about Pokemon, and I've said enough wrong things about Pokemon, and I'm going to claim to not know anything about geography, so... Florida would be a poison water type. Or maybe a water...
I think water grass.
Water grass?
Yeah. Well, with all the swampland.
That's true. That's why I was thinking poison.
Oh, maybe just grass poison?
Grass poison. Oh, I was thinking water.
Because of the hurricanes.
Because of the hurricanes and the wind, too. But I could compromise.
I'm okay with doing water poison.
Yeah, I think that's
Oregon and Washington are both.
I think that's a good compromise. Georgia. Georgia. I know that the college is the Bulldogs, and so I feel like they would be like a normal or like a dark type. It gets really hot in Georgia too. So like if I went to Georgia, I would get really sunburnt. So I'd be cool with it being a dark type. Or like a dark fighting type, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like all of the teams in this, like, or not teams. All of the states in the South. I'm going to be like, oh, fighting type? They'll probably fight. Hawaii. Hawaii would be a fairy type for sure. Yeah.
Maybe fairy water, but at least fairy.
It would just be comfy. It just already has its own Pokemon. But yeah, Hawaii would be fairy type.
Yep.
Idaho would be a potato
type. That's so weird. I was gonna say potato type.
So I'd go like grass bug, maybe. Just because.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
If potatoes were living, I think. Well, potato bug. There you go. If potatoes were living, they'd be a bug. They already are. Potato bug. If
potatoes were living, they'd be a bug.
Illinois, which is what started this whole thing, we established would be
flying type.
Flying type.
Yep.
Kansas. I feel like Kansas.
This might also be a normal.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about normal. Maybe normal flying. Just because, like, I don't know. Planes. Not like flying planes, but like ground planes. But I guess also flying. Like,
what is a flying plane versus a ground plane?
Well, like, plane like the words.
AINS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Homophones. I was so confused.
Iowa.
Dang it.
Corn. Which makes me think grass. Maybe like a normal grass type.
Okay.
Or maybe like a... What types haven't we really used? Definitely not electric.
Haven't done electric type.
Definitely haven't done...
Oh no, we did do steel with New York.
Yeah.
We haven't done...
I feel like we could throw electric in... Maybe with Illinois? Because that was what... I was trying
to... electric?
Yeah. Flying electric.
Some wind. Whoops.
I've almost said wind a bunch of times.
We were talking about the Windy City in my defense.
Yeah. I'd say grass or normal. Those both felt pretty good. I think I went to Kansas before I went to Iowa. Kentucky. I feel like Kentucky makes me think...
Kentucky's a chicken type.
Oh, fried chicken type. It's just a Blaziken. I was thinking
firefighting.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Firefighting sounds good just because of the... Oh, you could get another Dugtrio.
Yeah.
What did he offer to trade for a Dugtrio?
Licky Tongue.
Something you haven't been able to get yet?
Yep.
Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's AD. If you caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an item finder. So, gentlemen, have you caught at least 30 kinds of Pokemon?
I don't know, but I'm going to say yes.
Uh-oh, you only got 23 kinds of Pokemon. You need at least 30 kinds if you want the item finder. That's okay.
I don't like that guy. I don't know why.
We probably wouldn't really use the item finder very much anyway.
I don't need to find items.
I
Boy.
got him.
Boy. There is no way that is Snorlax.
It's your mom. He's got like double horns.
Look at the.
He's really cute.
I mean, he's kind of cute.
I like him a lot.
I just don't look like Snorlax.
A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way.
Oh gosh. How do I get the flute? What do I do? Where do I go this way?
Just to battle the trainers.
Oh,
Because
what a mess.
if you went this way later, like the trainers would be too easy, and the experience points are valuable.
Oh.
So, did you fight all the trainers?
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge. I don't know if there's anything in here that I haven't run into yet. I haven't seen anything new yet. So,
I think there might be a Drowsy somewhere in here.
oh really?
I know that there is in red and blue, but yellow changes things up, and it's sometimes there's an Ekans over here, but you can't get Ekans in yellow. So. There might be a Magnemite over here. Might be a Pidgeotto.
Mickey Mouse is goated.
Let's see, where did we left off on Kentucky being a firefighting. Louisiana. I feel like
I don't know why in my head I thought you were gonna say Luigiana.
Have you ever heard people with like really strong Louisiana like Nolans
accents?
Nolans accents? Luigi with one of those accents is hilarious. Mario.
I can't even figure out how that would sound.
Mario. You kind of have to like plug your nose.
You sound like
plugging your
Birdo.
nose. Yeah. Well, there's all Charles Martinet probably. So I'll take it. Louisiana strikes me as a fire poison type because it's hot and swampy, but also like it's like the sin place with Mardi Gras. Although I guess that'd be Nevada.
I think that dark poison.
Nevada. Sorry, I say it like that. Nevada. I think it's Nevada. Nevada. Yeah,
It's like Massachusetts.
Maine would be water. That one
Water.
feels
Just
really easy.
water.
That feels really easy.
Yep.
Maryland. Crabs. Crab cakes. So they probably would be
All
water.
the
as
water.
well. Yeah. I feel
A
pretty
lot
good.
of what's up there.
But Edgar Allan Poe is from Maryland, and he quotes the Raven. So we could go water flying type.
True.
We could let one.
I don't know that. I don't know that. It's a good enough reason to change the entire typing of that area. But
It's time for the gym now. So
I haven't done the gym here yet.
no, because you needed
Gosh.
to cut. So I would
Oh,
choose a
yeah.
guy to take out to replace with another guy to teach cut. At this point, it might be a good idea to just make a permanent change because we're going to need cut and flash.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that could learn both of those, I don't really know. Maybe Among Us? I don't know how his little mushrooms would flash, but
It's Bill's PC?
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
because he created the PC. So it's Bill's PC.
It doesn't seem like a good...
Well, I mean, he created the science to be able to do this, so
Yeah.
what else is he going to name it? Tesla?
I'm gonna throw Freaky Mind in there. I'm not really doing anything with him.
Okay. You can do that. Jiggle Dice is Jigglypuff. R is Oddish. Sanic is Sandshrew.
Yep.
Dwayne is Geodude.
Mhm.
Bruce Wayne is Zubat.
Yep.
Spearow. Nidoran female. Nidoran male. Paris. Butterfree. Bellsprout. Pepper.
I'm actually really impressed that you knew all of those.
Well, like I've mentioned before, I've had to watch all of our episodes a bunch of times to edit them.
So which one can learn cut?
I know that we didn't get Beedrill because you can't get Weedle. I know that Beedrill can. I'm pretty sure Paris can. I think Paris might be a good bet just because it resists electric type, and I think it might be able to learn Flash.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we know it can at least learn Cut. So in our next episode, we're gonna take on.
Are we done already?
Yeah.
Oh my
it's-
gosh.
We're over a little bit.
Oops. We just have so much fun here.
Next episode, we're gonna. I bet we're like almost halfway through the states too. Not quite.
That's gonna be enough.
So we're gonna wrap
Make
up.
sure you tune in next time to hear us finish up the states. I'm gonna listen right here.
We're gonna get a badge, and we're gonna finish the states. So thanks anyone for sticking with us through this, and I hope time's flying as fast for you as it is for us. Everybody, if you have an animal, give them a little kiss for me. Give them a little kiss. Archie's cleaning himself right now.
And any animals that might be listening to this, give your owners a kiss.
Yeah, because you understand English, as we established earlier. I know you can understand me. Yeah, you. Rufus. Look it.
All right. Next time.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this and are looking for more video entertainment, please check out some of our other videos.